excited because tonight I'm going to a Chef Style by Boston dinner with Chef Jason. Chef Jason I met at a Flourish and Foundry event put on for a bunch of reps, and unfortunately at the time I couldn't eat any of the food because it all had dairy in it. So he invited me very graciously and kindly to his house to cook a meal for us. So I'm so excited. He is so kind. It's an LGBTQ veteran-owned business. He's a consultant. He makes recipes. He does cooking classes and so much. So I'm really looking forward to this curated meal. He sent out a survey link to really understand my palate, understand what I'm allergic to, understand what I do and don't eat and what I gravitate towards. And I'm so excited to see what he comes up with. And this is the look that we are going with tonight. I'm wearing my baubles and lace heeled boots, and I feel like my life is like, how extra can she be today? Well, this is how extra I am today. And just a really cute short black dress with this belt and this blue cover up that my mom actually gave me. It's fun to wear some color once in a while because I feel like all I wear is black. Also, a lot of times people are really confused by my diet. I don't really have a name for it because basically I eat chicken, turkey, and fish, so I guess that's pescatarian, but I don't eat dairy because I'm lactose intolerant. I also don't drink alcohol, I don't do caffeine, and that's basically how it goes. So no red meat, no pork, no funny meats. I'm basically very veggie-based, poultry-based, and I'm dabbling in fish. I love oysters, thanks to Savvy. I tried some in DC, and also thanks to Nobu, I have expensive taste when it comes to fish, so I kind of started at the top, and now I have to figure it out. Before I go, I just want to talk about the power of networking and connecting, being present, and listening to people. When it comes down to it, I feel like my podcast has really taught me a number of things, but the first thing would be to listen. I thought it was all about communication and talking and learning how to speak, which is a very important skill to have, especially in sales. But I feel like what it really taught me is how to listen, how to be present in the moment with people so that they feel heard and understood. And I feel like that's how I make so many amazing connections with people. I am really grateful for the fact that I'm just naturally extroverted and also love getting to know people's stories. But at the end of the day, this is what this vlog series is about, not just travel and showing you all the fabulous things in life, but also to realize that it comes down to human connection. And you can be staring at the screen and watching this video and all these videos all day long on TikTok or YouTube, but it comes down to living your life out there. It's not about the screen. It's not about what's going on right here. That is just a simulation. I want to take you along for these experiences to not only share my experience, my firsthand experience, but also to share the amazing people who I'm with along the way. And I feel like Jason is just an amazing example of how the power of connection, the power of really creating a deeper moment with someone other than just like, hi, how are you doing, can really lead to amazing things. And I'm making a mini vlog for you so we can post it.
Oh, cool.
Is his full name Philip?
He just goes by Lip.
On paper, but
Lip.
that's all we call him.
Oh, okay, Lip.
Yeah, if you say Philip, he's like, what are we, British?
We are British.
So you can tell there's sprouts here on top. It's just romaine lettuce. I did roasted tomatoes. So there's roasted yellow tomato and red tomato, pine nuts, fig, and sweet pepper. And then some radish microgreens. And then give this a swirl. This is like super acidic because I used fig balsamic and fig concentrate.
Because he loves clearing plates.
It's like I'm not even paying attention. It's like I would go into a mode, and then from that mode, it just
might be one behind your
take
seat.
over. You know what I mean?
Mood. My mood too. I'm just takeover mode.
Yeah, exactly.
Constantly. Looks delish.
Cilantro with roasted garlic olive oil. That's the green to the side, but it's also on the roasted salted potatoes.
So we just had a scrumptious dinner with Chef Jason, who is so talented and creative. Here he is. Thank you for inviting me.
Oh my god, thanks for coming to eat my food.
You have the best, cutest apartment, and we had amazing salmon, salad with fig and these yummy breadsticks. And what would you say inspires you when it comes to what you do in food?
Y'all, like the people. Honestly, like hanging out with the people and having them come over and eat. Like my husband, like anybody. It's just being able to cook for other people, because I think most people can relate where they don't want to cook for themselves, or they don't see the need, and it's like because we don't love ourselves. So to me, it's like, since for me food is a total expression of love, when you can really enjoy cooking for yourself and expressing love for yourself, that kind of changes your world. So when you can express it with other people, to me, that's why I do it.
I love that. Well, I can really tell you love what you do, and that's how...
I'm eating while we're talking.
We love to eat, we love to cook, we love everything. And what would you say was the biggest turning point in your life that made you go towards this venture of food and creating beauty for people?
I was leaving the Air Force and meeting my partner at the time, but it was like leaving the Air Force and kind of re-examining what it meant to find your passion. Like when people are like, what are you passionate about? Like you hear that, but you never really think about it. You never kind of like marinate on it and think like, what does that mean? So I had to internalize it for a bit until I realized like food was my true passion. It was something I enjoyed even when I was tired. You know, that's when you really don't know what your passion is. Does it spark joy every time you do it?
Right.
And that means when you're tired, when you don't want to do it. And don't get me wrong, there's times that I'm looking forward to being done with an event or being done cooking, but in the act, in the moment of cooking, it's a joy that it's hard to articulate, because it's not necessarily an outward expression of happiness and smiles. It's just internal contentment of connection with other people. And it's just, once you experience it, I think you get it.
That's beautiful. Well, thank you for sharing a beautiful meal with us tonight, and I so appreciate your time and your energy, because I just love your soul. It's a beautiful, beautiful
Well, come back
thing.
so I can give you the lava cakes that I didn't have the eggs to make.
Okay, we'll be back, and I'll bring the eggs.
All right.
He's put in the work, because...
And then just when you go to come down this rail, we use that
So fun. You have such a good view. This is so cute. Oh my gosh.
Once you're gonna get like ready, like plants.
Oh my gosh, stop. This is adorable. No alcohol,
But it's
no milk, and no caffeine, but it's delicious. And Lip likes it too.
So the chocolate that you get is the chocolate cheddar cream.
Good morning. It is the day after our private chef experience with Jason and his partner Welly and his dog Lip. It was so fun. I felt so fulfilled and happy after that kind of energy where you can talk about anything from top hat cakes to deep healing stories, and your own journey is really amazing. Me and my friend made some amazing new friends that we're so excited about, and Jason's experience with his amazing salmon, his salad, and the yummy pastry that we had at the end of the night was amazing. Honestly, a 10 out of 10 experience with the roof deck, with the lights, with their apartment being so amazing and so magical. I'm so grateful for Jason and his partner and just the energy they have. I'm like, you guys are couple goals. I totally really highly recommend booking a private dinner with him. He does events, he does tasting menus, and I cannot say how grateful I am for that experience. I feel like we had so much laughter, I couldn't even breathe, so much food, I couldn't even move, and just such good conversation. And honestly, at the end of the day, that's all you can ask for. I love that Jason said that his love language is food, that food is sharing your heart with someone and sharing emotions, sharing your story. It's just really deep and amazing. And the fact that he was so generous to invite us to his home, I just cannot even believe.